Welcome back to Kay's Cozy Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I made these crispy, delicious beer battered onion rings. Let's get started. And for this recipe, I'm using large sweet onions, and here I'm just cutting both ends off and peeling off that first layer. Once that layer is peeled, cut the onion into about 1/2 inch thick slices, but they can be slightly larger. Then take each slice and separate the rings. During this process, you'll see this thin membrane in between each ring. You'll want to remove this so your batter will stick better. Now you'll want to create an ice bath to throw your onion rings in and let them sit for about 30 minutes. The main reason that I do this is to help the onion hold its shape while frying. While the onions were soaking, I made a dipping sauce. It's really just a spicy garlic aioli made with olive oil, mayo, minced garlic, lemon juice, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and spicy mustard. And just mix it until combined. When the onions are done soaking, shake off the excess water and dry with a paper towel. Next, start on your batter. Grab a bowl and add 1.5 cups of flour, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and smoked paprika. Mix until combined. Before you add the beer, you'll want to coat your onion rings in this dry mixture first and set them aside. Then add about 1.5 cups of beer and mix this together. And while I am using a light beer for this recipe, you can definitely use a darker beer like Guinness, and they will come out just as delicious. It just depends on your preference for flavor because a darker beer will create a more roasted flavor. But getting back to the dredging process, here I am coating those onion rings in that beer batter, and I'll be using a skewer stick to pick up each onion ring, shake off the excess, and put it directly into the hot oil. Make sure your oil is heated to at least 350 degrees to prevent the onion rings from being soggy. Fry them for about 3 to 5 minutes or until golden brown, making sure to not overcrowd your pot or fryer. And this is what they should be looking like when they're done: golden and crispy. When the rings are done, serve them fresh with your favorite dipping sauce. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this recipe or your preferred way of making onion rings. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.